Welcome to the Seeker of Wisdom. You are here, it means you take your life seriously. You take your time seriously. So let's make your every second count. To build self-discipline, we can learn a great deal from Marcus Aurelius, the Roman Emperor from 161 to 180 AD. His personal journal, now known as Meditations, remains a timeless guide to mastering oneself. The core Stoic philosophy he lived by centers around reason, virtue, and control over one's mind principles that can guide anyone seeking stronger discipline in modern life. Self-discipline begins with purpose. Marcus wrote, "I have to go to work as a human being. What do I have to complain of if I'm doing what I was born for?" These aren't just words from an emperor. They are reminders that clarity of purpose fuels action. If you understand why you're doing something, you'll find the strength to follow through even when it's hard. For example, if your goal is to become healthy, the idea of exercise isn't just a chore, it becomes part of your larger purpose. Without purpose, we fall into laziness. But with purpose, even discomfort becomes meaningful. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Begin where you are. Write, paint, study whatever aligns with your deeper goals. Start now and let momentum build your discipline. Marcus advised, quench your appetites. Keep your mind centered on itself. Discipline means owning your journey. You must commit not just to your ultimate goal, but to every step along the way. This means showing up even when you're tired, resisting distractions, and doing the work regardless of how you feel. Start by creating a plan built around small, achievable steps. Break big goals into mini milestones. These small wins build momentum and make the journey manageable. The antidote to procrastination is clarity and structure. Every day that you choose action over comfort, you grow stronger. Aurelius reminds us that life is built action by action. Consistency is the heart of discipline. Talent matters, but it's consistency that separates those who succeed from those who don't. Show up daily, especially on the days when motivation is low. You don't need to be perfect. You need to be present. Discipline is doing what's necessary even when you don't feel like it. Missed a workout? Get back to it the next day. Discipline isn't perfection, it's persistence. Progress comes not from massive effort once in a while, but from small, sustained efforts every day. Marcus believed that hardship, especially chosen hardship, strengthens the soul. Discipline yourself in small things, he said. Practice cold showers, fast occasionally, disconnect from digital distractions, whatever it takes to build resilience. When life throws real adversity your way, you'll be prepared. Discipline grows when you realize comfort isn't a necessity. It's voluntary discomfort that shapes you into someone capable of handling pressure, setbacks, and temptation. You become stronger not by avoiding struggle, but by welcoming it in controlled doses. You have power over your mind, not outside events, Marcus wrote. That's the heart of the Stoic dichotomy of control. So much of our stress and inconsistency comes from worrying about what we can't change other people's opinions. Bad weather, delays, failures. Focus only on what's in your hands, your effort, your choices, your thoughts. When something troubles you, ask, can I control this? If yes, act. If not, release it. You'll find peace and power when you stop reacting to the world and start responding from a place of control. Do your job without whining. This blunt Stoic wisdom cuts through excuses. Yes, life is unfair, but blaming others, your past, or your circumstances keeps you stuck. Victimhood may feel safe, but it robs you of progress. Take responsibility not for everything, but for everything you can influence. Even when it's not your fault, make it your responsibility to move forward. Growth begins when excuses end. Aurelius questioned why we settle for fleeting pleasures instead of doing what our nature demands. Discipline means choosing future rewards over immediate comfort. The ability to delay gratification, whether it's skipping junk food or avoiding social media, is a core element of mastery. Temptation will always exist, but every time you say, not now, you strengthen your will, and over time, your preferences change. You stop craving comfort and start craving progress. Marcus advised going deep into the souls of those who criticize you and realizing their opinions don't matter. When you pursue excellence, others may doubt you. Some will criticize, mock, or try to drag you down, but you must remain anchored. You're not here to please everyone, you're here to grow. Filter feedback, listen only to those who truly want your best. Block out the noise and stay focused on your path. Marcus urged us to learn from people of good character, find mentors dead or alive whose lives reflect discipline, resilience, and virtue. Study how they think, act, and lead. Model your behavior on theirs. Whether it's a Stoic philosopher, a modern athlete, or a mentor in your life, observe their discipline. What habits do they live by? What mindsets keep them going? Emulation is a powerful shortcut to growth. Finally, Marcus stressed self-examination. Every evening, review your day. What did you do well? Where did you slip? What triggered your lack of discipline? What helped you stay strong? Don't judge yourself harshly, just observe. Discipline improves when you reflect, learn, and apply. Celebrate your progress, forgive your slip-ups, and use each day's lessons to build a stronger tomorrow. Marcus Aurelius often emphasized the importance of protecting one's thoughts. He said, "The things you think about determine the quality of your mind. Your soul takes on the color of your thoughts." In a world filled with noise, news cycles, opinions, distractions, and endless stimulation, it's easy to lose clarity. Self-discipline requires clarity, and clarity starts with guarding what you allow into your mind. Ask yourself, is this thought helping me or hindering me? Is this content I'm consuming strengthening my resolve or weakening it? Your mind is like a garden. If you do not deliberately plant strong, empowering ideas, weeds will grow doubts, insecurities, and negativity. Protect your mental space. Choose books over junk media. Choose silence over empty noise. Choose thoughts that align with your purpose. Train your mind to think in alignment with your values. When your mind is clean, your actions follow. When your thoughts are firm, your will becomes unshakable. In life, not everything comes quickly. Often, results take time. One of the most difficult challenges to discipline is the period of waiting. You may be doing everything right, working hard, staying consistent, but progress feels invisible. Marcus Aurelius teaches us to act in alignment with nature, which often moves slowly and patiently. Look at the growth of a tree, it doesn't rush, yet it grows strong and tall over time. Likewise, our results will appear when the time is right. The discipline lies in continuing to work, even when there is no reward in sight. That is where many give up. They think discipline is only useful when there's momentum, but true discipline is staying the course when there is silence, doubt, or stillness. Remind yourself, slow progress is still progress. Your future self will thank you for not quitting. The Stoics were masters of emotional regulation. They practiced apatheia, not meaning indifference, but freedom from the disturbance of passions. Marcus encouraged calmness and inner stillness, writing, "Nowhere can man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul." We often associate discipline with loud effort, grit, grind, and hustle. But the deeper form of discipline is quiet. It's the ability to sit with your discomfort, to remain steady under pressure, to hold your course without panic. Discipline isn't only action, it's also poise. When chaos surrounds you, can you remain unmoved? Can you choose the wise response instead of the emotional reaction? This is a powerful form of discipline, emotional mastery. You cultivate this through meditation, breath control, journaling, or simply observing your thoughts without reacting. In this stillness, you gain control, and in that control, you build strength. Modern life often encourages validation. We post our goals, share our routines, and announce our intentions to the world, sometimes before we've even begun. Marcus Aurelius warns us against this kind of superficial display. Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. Training in silence means choosing action over announcement. It's the quiet discipline of waking up early, working late, making sacrifices, and progressing behind the scenes. The world doesn't need to know you're building it, we'll see it when the results speak for themselves. Silence builds self-respect. You no longer seek approval for every effort. You find validation in the work itself. That's a deeper discipline, doing good work when no one is watching. Lastly, Marcus reminds us that with reason comes freedom, and with freedom comes responsibility. You are not a puppet of circumstances. You are not a slave to impulse. In conclusion, discipline isn't about being perfect. It's about being persistent. It's not built overnight, but it can be built every day. Marcus Aurelius lived by principles that made him a wise ruler, a thoughtful philosopher, and a model of self-mastery. If you take these 10 lessons to heart, you'll DST discipline, but purpose, peace, and power. So start now. Find your purpose, build your habits, face discomfort, stay consistent, and remember, everything you want is on the other side of discipline. Farewell, my friend. Like the video for algorithm. Subscribe to Pure Motivation for more.